Hey everyone, welcome. Sorry I'm a few seconds late there. I don't know why OBS keeps wanting to crash on me. I probably need to restart my Mac. Lynn, your timing was impeccable. I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, whoa. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Last time I did a lone live, I had sound issues. So anyway, moving right along, I guess someone will holler at me. Hi everyone coming in. I do want to make sure and respect everyone's time and make sure we get to Yvette. So today I'm going to be doing sketches 4, 5, and 6. And as most people did, hi Carrie, I prepared my stuff in advance. So I'm going to start with sketch number 4. And you see I have these little birdies in here. Those are my embellishments today. Awesome. Thank you. Hi, Andrea, right? Function of light, one flow, Andrea? Or Andrea. Everybody says it different. We have a roommate. Her name is spelled Andrea, but she says it Andrea. So we've got and I'm doing peaches today. And so these are just papers from my stash. And I cut the 4 little squares. These little mugs, look how cute these little mugs are. These are Trinity stamps. I painted them with some watercolor paint, some sparkly watercolor paint to kind of match up with all of my cardstock. Hey, Mary. Oh, thank you. Aren't those adorable? So I'll start here. And what I'm going to do is put these together. And if I have time at the end, I'll throw them on card bases. Typically, I do not put my cards on card bases until I'm ready to ship. Just because in the interest of space. Thanks, yeah. And I don't know, this is old paper from my stash. I couldn't even tell you who makes it because I cut it up into a million pieces, actually 6 by 6, long ago, and just stuck them in a pile along with my other piles and piles and piles and piles of 6 by 6 papers. I don't know, you guys paper junkies? I know I am. Okay, so we've got this part here, and then these 2 parts here. This is a super easy sketch. Well, they're all super easy. So, also wanted to talk a little bit here about the Kendra's Card Challenge bonus printables. And in case you didn't know how to get them, I wanted to just kind of go over how to get them. So, if you are a patron, a paid patron, you can go to kendrascardchallenges.com, and then there's a sub menu that says Patreon, so you would go to Patreon, and then from Patreon there are several tabs, and one of them is member benefits, so that you can check that at any time to see what exactly you get with your particular membership. And then if you go to the collections tab, that's where you're going to find all your printables. So I've been having a little bit of a war with my printer. I bought a new EcoTag printer, thinking, well, let me try one of those. And turns out it's wanting to print reds brown. So unhappy with that. Yeah, it can be stressful, Teresa, that's for sure. But then the stress does not stop me from buying more. And so there's that. All right, so we'll get this piece down. And I'm just trying to get them fairly even. I don't try to do stuff perfect as best I can, just best I can. Because if that's what'll stress me out is if I start going for perfection. Because I'll never get there. So I'm just kind of eyeballing here. Scooch those up, and I think so this is going to have to be popped up a little bit, and that's what we'll do. And I believe I'll just put a scrap of paper because I don't want it popped up too high, because I think I want to pop up these little squares, or my coffee mugs. I'm not sure yet. So let's grab some foam tape here. Yeah, buying and saving, I hear you. So we'll do one here. And this is a very low profile foam tape. I believe it's scrapbook.com, I don't know. You know, you buy stuff, you don't keep the labels. You see, I never get those straight, but that's okay. And I said I wasn't going to pop it up, and then I popped it up. You guys, I'm such a liar. Oh boy. Great World Card Making Day yesterday. Carrie, I caught your replay this morning. It was so hard to be in so many places, and sometimes I had two going at the same time, and that was nuts. So we've got these 4 pieces. So if we look at the sketch here, and this actually goes along with the Pink and Main Card Essentials card cut dies, but I did not use those. And if you look closely, I also splattered some of that iridescent paint on these little squares. Yeah, I think I'll glue those straight down and pop my mugs up. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Now if you want to make sure these are even on here, lay them out. See, every time I try to hold something still, it just moves on me. And just kind of look at the amount of space that you need between. So it looks like about 1/4 inch. So I'll do the first one. And I'll eyeball what my mind, and I used to sew quilts, so kind of I have a real good idea of 1/4 inch no matter what. And if nobody explained in the beginning, I'm not sure because I was busy fighting with my printer. If I don't finish in time, just move on to the next person. I'll of course post a picture of my finished projects in Kendra's card challenges because I'm already 8 minutes in and I got a bit to go, so I better go a little bit faster, right? About 1/4 inch. Yeah, I don't sew quilts anymore. I kind of miss it, kind of. But when we became cat parents, when I failed my fostering, I put away all of my sewing stuff because I had so many cats that I was afraid they would get hurt. And look, I'm lazy. I don't want to get stuff out again. So I'm going to put my little mugs. I think I want to go, the little handles go opposite directions. So I think I want to go like that. And I'm going to go ahead and glue those flat down. And it looks like I did these on watercolor paper. If you don't have it, or honestly, these tiny mugs are great for everything. You know, to fill in a small space, to put in the hands of a critter or a gnome or a person. Fun stuff. Okay, almost done with number 1. And luckily I did all my coloring and ephemera. Did I do this wrong? No, I didn't. Beforehand. Grab my little pick tool to get my hearts. The hearts are also painted with these same colors, so it's basically one color that I just went darker and darker and darker with. It might be 2 colors. I don't know. So Trinity Stamps is one of our sponsors. Thank you. And then I've got this little sentiment that just says coffee soon, and I will pop that up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh gosh, cleaning house. Don't say those words. No. Let's see, where do I want my little birdies? I think I'll put one sitting on top of this coffee cup. Because I want to add just that hint of turquoise in here. And we'll put one going the other direction down here. Okay, so there's sketch number 4. On to sketch number 5. Sketch number 5, simple sketch, so that I should be able to get that one done pretty quickly. Where's my time? Oh my goodness, I am running behind. I dropped my earbud. Oh my. Let's work faster, T. Okay, so this one will go quickly. I love this paper. I think it's probably an Echo Park. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. No, I'm not buying any more. This is about the last of it though, and I'm sad about that. I just love the colors on it. They're so happy. Okay, so then we've got our flag, and I am going to just add glue. I'm going to glue it flat down in the interest of time. That looks like it comes about 1 inch in. This isn't super thick paper, so I'm not terribly concerned. And then this calls for a couple of little circles. So, or actually a couple of little hearts. I've cut out circles. And then, I don't know why I cut this one out. I have no idea what that's for. Maybe here, I don't know. I think we'll go. No, I don't know why I cut that out. Oh, because it's supposed to go. Never mind. I don't need that. I don't need it. Oh, yeah. So definitely when you're doing craft fair stuff, you can make some awesome little kind of, you know, kits. Oh, I know. We'll put a couple of little birds there. And I'm putting these down a little bit lower than the sketch calls for. Let's pop little bear up. And I didn't do any fancy coloring necessarily on these. I just colored them. Let's take a look at the sentiment so I make sure that I get everything kind of how I want it. I think I want to get him right there. And then I've got the little hey friend in a little talk bubble. Okay. See, do I want them going 2 different ways? No. I don't know. I don't know what to do with these birds. Hi, Gaz. Oh yeah, cat proofing is real. I just want my cats to be safe, and that's why they're not allowed in my craft room, because I just don't know, you know, if there's something that's going to be a problem. I don't want to do 2 birds. I'm just going to do 1 bird. So there is sketch number 5. And then we'll do sketch number 6, and if I have time, then of course I will put them on card bases and maybe add more embellishment. We'll see. This one's a little bit more involved. Got a little owl. Oh, I already have another little bird in here. So sketch number 6 looks like this. So I'm going to lay these down first. Let me get everybody out of the way here. And you probably can't see it, but this has a stripe to it. So I bought an Echo Tank printer. Let's talk about that for a minute, because I'm super frustrated with it. Maybe somebody has some idea. And the reason I bought it is because my HP printer is starting to make lines and everything, no matter how much ink I put in and no matter what I do to it. And so my printouts, you know, have all these fuzzy, weird lines. So I bought this Echo Tank, and for whatever reason, it's coloring oranges and reds more brown. And I don't know what the heck's wrong, so I've been sitting there trying to troubleshoot that while I was trying to watch Kendra and Lynn. But I've given up for the night. I've done cleaning, I've tried different papers, I've tried calibrating, I've tried to set it to Adobe colors, and I'm just not sure what's going on. Okay, and so this little guy goes on this little guy. Does it? Oh, that was what I decided, I guess. It doesn't really, but I decided it would. Yeah, I ran a nozzle clean. It didn't do any good, but then it told me, I did a full deep clean, and then it told me it might be 24 hours before anything's correct, and I don't understand that, but it is what it is, friends. It might be a dud. That's always possible. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, guys, is I feel like the colors just aren't mixing like they're supposed to. And I know, you know, I know a thing or two about color and color management. Okay. So I've got the bigger circle, the smaller circle. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm doing good for time. Those other two were easier. There wasn't as much detail to, you know, put together like I was with those squares. Okay, cut this guy down. And let me grab a piece of scrap here, since I have a little time. And just put it down on, this is just some watercolor. I think I cut it up for ATCs. I don't know. Oh no. Yeah, you do all the things and you're like, I don't know what else to do here. And you don't want to call ever. I hate being on the phone. That's what I used to do for a living, so I never ever want to call. Ever. I mean, I will if I absolutely have to, but no. This guy goes right about here. Okay. Then our little owl. Look at that cute little owl. Isn't it sweet? Yeah, I did a deep cleaning. It's brand new. I shouldn't need to be needing to do any of those kind of cleanings. I mean brand new as in I set it up yesterday. I just got it yesterday. So it shouldn't be needing deep cleaning. But I did run one anyway. Okay. I think I'm going to put him up a little bit high and a little bit over. Because my sentiment says warm and cozy wishes. And I think I'll just let the flag ends hang off. You can see where I changed my mind on the color. The color I use, by the way, this is GinaK Peach Bellini. Now let's get some birds going here. Oh, thank you, Kendra. That's very sweet of you. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Technology, you know, it's wonderful and it's terrible. And I colored these and I added and let that dry glossy accents. Okay, we'll do one. Let's do one kind of flying right here. And I've got plenty of birds left over. I think I'll do one kind of flying right there. So think about your small Daily Bobs stamps, because they still make great little like embellishments. Let's see, do I want another? Can't decide. Yeah, because I want 3. Oh, now you're a member with a wrench, Dawn. Let's get those kind of in a triangle formation, but not too triangle-y. I have leftovers here. All right, so, yep, I have time enough to get these down onto card bases. Lovely. And I guess I'll use, oh, now I realize why I didn't set up card bases, because they're all, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? They can go on top folders. It just opens up wider, so you can put more sentiment on the inside. So I'll grab 3 white card bases. That one fits directly. You know what? I'm going to trim it down, though. I don't want it to. I like a little border. Yeah, that's what I read, is the ink has to sit 24 hours. So I'm just going to be patient and let that happen. So I'm going to pull an 1/8 inch off of each side. So this is 5 1/2. I'm going to go here. I think what I'll do here is pull the full 1/4 inch. Yeah. Oops, be still. You can still put glossy accents on its little eyes and stuff too. Thanks, Kendra. I kind of thought you would, being the coral kind of girl you are. I thought that I would just do something different and out of the norm for me, because you guys know I usually go for the bright, garish colors. Okay, let's see. Did I already trim him? Nope, let's go ahead and give him a trim. Okay, yeah, by the time I get these trimmed and glued down, it'll be time for Yvette, and there is an automatic redirect. So you'll be in the perfect world directed over to Yvette's channel. I think Yvette's next. Whoever's next, I'm pretty sure it's Yvette. Just a little white border adds that little extra kind of. So don't be afraid if your paper calls to be full size and you don't want it full size, trim it. You're the boss of your paper. Hey, Melissa. Don't let your paper boss you around. That's what I used to. So I have a A+ certification and worked in tech support for years, which is, you know, on the phone. And my favorite thing to tell people with regard to their computer is that you are the boss of your computer. It is not the boss of you. So take it or leave it. Okay, this one I'm not going to trim down because I've got these white borders on here and I kind of want to keep them. Ice cream sounds good. I have some too in the freezer. Ben & Jerry's. It's the topped kind. It's got this chocolate ganache on top. And it's got cookie dough and brownie bites inside. Stop it now. But I haven't had dinner yet, so apparently I have to eat dinner first. But, you know, I mean, I'm the boss of my stomach too. So if I want dessert first, I'm going for it. Okay. So we'll have that one down, and I've got a little hanging over. I'm just gonna leave it. I'll trim it later or I won't. So there's my 3 cards. Sketch number 4. Let me get you close up here. Sketch number 5. And I did make a little shiny on the bear's nose with one of those glossy pen things. And sketch number 6. Yeah, I think I will, Gloria. Yeah, skip to dessert and call it done. Have some popcorn later. Oh, that sounds good too, breakfast for dinner. All right, guys, so you've got a couple of minutes to hop on over to Yvette. There will be an automatic redirect. And don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and visit the other hoppers and leave them a thumbs up and leave comments and do all the things. And have fun. What is the crafting website? What is the Crafty Visage? No, that's just my friend. She calls herself that. Yeah, I do too. When I do, like Mike doesn't cook dinner and then it's late at night and I'm hungry. I mean, I cook sometimes, but not that often. Mike's kind of the cook around here. I'll make him cook me some breakfast. All right, guys. And I'm just gonna kind of sit here until it's 4:30. Then call it a day. Let's set them all out so you can see them. Thank you, guys.